I'm recording this in early March of 2023. We had a lot of meme investments in the early 2020s, right? It started with precious metals. Gold went up to 2,200 an ounce, if I remember correctly. And then it swept to meme stocks like GameStop, AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond, and anything that was heavily shorted. And then it swept to crypto. I think Bitcoin hit $69,000 an ounce, a coin. And mark my words, but I strongly suspect the next meme to hit the news is going to be an exotic strategic metal on the periodic table. I really do. And the reason for that is there's a lot of discussion about green energy, not to mention some of those precious metals people are probably going to get involved in the meme metals as well. And there isn't a whole lot of room for any investment demand in any of the strategic metals, right? Right now we produce about 2 to 3 times more bismuth than gold. And but the only thing keeping the price down is the fact that aside from Pepto-Bismol and a few nuclear applications, that's it, right? There isn't a whole lot of people making bismuth crystals. If even 1,000 people did what I did, that's it, right? Bismuth becomes a precious metal. The same goes with tellurium. I'm still reading up about how to safely cast tellurium. I'd love to make stuff out of it, but unfortunately, it's not especially toxic in a chronic sense, but if you come into contact with it, it makes your body smell like shit. I wish I had started doing this 2 or 3 years ago when I was working remotely and I could care less how I smelled. Tellurium, indium, which I am still reading about how to cast. Indium is not nearly as dangerous, but it oxidizes easily, and I hate to make a mess out of it because of how precious that stuff is. Right? It might not be expensive, but it's rare. Just below indium, you have thallium, which you definitely don't want to play with. But we only produce 10 tons of that stuff every year. And I'm also thinking about, I don't have a safe way to store it at this point, either thorium or uranium. And also, rhenium is also one of those rare elements that could become one of the precious metals. Right now it's going for just over silver, but it's much rarer than even gold or platinum. And then you got the lanthanides, which are not necessarily rare, but they're expensive to refine away from one another, right? So samarium, europium, those things have chemical properties that are so similar to one another that trying to isolate them is what makes them valuable. Anyways, I mark my words, sometime in the next decade, that the next meme is going to be some of these collector elements.